Welcome back to That Dragon Cancer. I have taken a little bit of time off because, it was pretty emotional last time and I did start crying. I do apologize for the video camera stopping recording after that 30-minute time period, which most mirrorless and DSLRs do that. So that being said, let's jump right back into this and see what kind of emotional roller coaster we go on today. We remember this. Listening to this in headphones makes a huge difference. It really serves to drag you into this emotionally. And she's gone. And we had all these cards, and I was opening those cards, and I tell you, it was quite emotional. I remember thinking about my cousin, and it was rough. But I'm not going to go through all these now. I'm just going to... No way to go that way. So many cards. And I just, it was crazy. I don't think I really want to get into that this time. Not so early in the game. The long journey is never walked alone. That's a good idea to... That is one thing about mortality that always kind of strikes me is they say we will live on and our our loved ones. But the truth is we live on only in their memories for a short time. But memory has a bad habit of failing us. It really does. And then we're gone. If we don't have a tombstone, if we're just cremated, we're probably lost forever, never to be remembered again. It's like we never even existed. And that is something that's, what impact have we really had on society? That's the thing that really drives me and motivates me. All right, we don't need updates popping in on here. I'm going to pause for a moment and come right back into it so I can turn off notifications on it. And here we go, going back into the game. We're going to leave this hallway and this memory, which has served to be pretty powerful, and move on. I'm sorry, guys. It's not good. Waiting rooms. A little toy. Is that what we're supposed to do? We're supposed to play with... More? Huh? More? More? That is what my little girl does. I'm telling you. That's sign language for more. My mother taught our little girl.
Farmer Bill makes the pigs bacon for breakfast.
I love bacon. He likes it. More? Really? Let's see what the cow says.
Farmer Bill rides the cows to the store for milk.
The ducky. I guess we gotta do each one of these. Let's see what the ducky says.
Farmer Bill plays go fish with the ducks. The ducks always win.
Does the horsey say?
The horse can type 70 words a minute.
Wow. Nice horse. Way to go, horse. Okay. That's gotta be enough. I don't want to play that one anymore. Oh, okay. Dang it! I didn't want to do that again.
A new scripting language called EquiScript.
More. I don't want to do more. The horse is pretty smart though. Are we gonna eat the pig for breakfast?
Those mischievous pigs are napping on Farmer Bill's couch.
I don't want to do these.
Farmer Bill owns the cattle on 1,000 hills.
I think that's a biblical reference there.
Farmer Bill separates the sheep from the goats. Sheep go to
Yep.
heaven. Goats go to town.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
What? Oh, really? Do I really want to? I have to hit rewind.
I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
Oh boy. Oh crap. Okay. Well, that's interesting.
No. Size matters. If I know how big it is, I can face it. I can size it up.
And it's quite small at this point, but unfortunately the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy has failed. This is a tragedy.
That's not good. What does Mom have to say?
I guess I have imagined it.
With an ATR team,
I've imagined it
have
a
recurrence
lot,
of any
but not
kind.
like this.
It is fatal.
It's different.
It's only
I thought
a
I
matter
would
of time
sob
before it spreads to
uncontrollably
several locations.
or puke just right on the floor.
We've already thrown all the
I thought I'd
chemotherapy
shake
we
or
have.
wail or something.
We can't continue to give him chemotherapy.
guess
that
this
we
is
know he's
shock.
resistant to.
Tragedy, he said. That's right. That's the perfect word for this. It's a tragedy. I wonder if he says that every time. He's crying a little. I love him for that. He's not callous, he's genuinely sad. She is too.
So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
Oh my goodness. I've got goosebumps right now. Very cold. Feel like I'm freezing. Goosebumps.
We're very good at end-of-life care. We're very good at managing the pain and masking symptoms at the end of life.
Yeah.
Okay, I said fatal.
Given you a lot to think about
I
already
said
today.
not
We're
curative.
going to have you come
Have
back
I said the
Monday
word
and
death
talk
yet?
about palliative treatment.
I can tell they understand, though. A whole new vocabulary. All the rules are different now.
To improve the quality of life.
I think it's really sinking
Goals to
in.
treat the symptoms, but
Oh, she's crying.
they can't cure children.
We should wrap this up
We'll do a
soon.
lumbar puncture
All the details
and
can
talk
wait.
to our radiation oncologist to decide whether we could do some radiation or just chemotherapy.
What would the radiation do?
Well, the radiation can probably kill the tumor we see now, which would prevent it from causing any symptoms. But it would not keep more tumors from developing, because we know if it spread
It's
here,
flooding.
it would spread other places too.
Wow. Does this just say the same thing?
Science,
Oh, wow.
it's simpler.
Given you a lot to think about already
Measurable.
today, but we're going
I
to have
give
to
A,
come back Monday and
B,
talk about
and
palliative
subtract C, and I get this result, and I can do something to control it. Or at least have the sense that I'm controlling it. But now all we have left is a miracle. And miracles are
We'll do a lumbar puncture
fickle.
and talk to our radiation oncologist
They don't
to
always
decide
come,
whether it's
and
radiation
we don't always know why. But if Joel's miracle doesn't come,
or- Well, the radiation oncologist
I hope he lives. I've always hoped. But now I can't do anything but hope. Oh, radiation. At least we can do something. Hope doesn't require signing papers or driving to hospitals or holding Joel in my lap. Hope is for something someone else has to do for us. And when doctors can't, invisible Jesus must.
We're so sorry.
See what Mom has to say.
Oh, God, I do not want a replacement baby. If that was your plan, I am not on board. I don't want some new baby to help me move on. I would not have chosen it. Oh, God. Joel has to live, or I will not love this baby.
You're welcome. I'm sorry, guys. It's not good.
Oh my God.
They've always been clear. Joel's got a recurrence of his tumor. Where is it? How big is it? Well, it's in the frontal cortex, and it's quite small at this point. But unfortunately, the size isn't terribly important. Any recurrence means the chemotherapy is failed. This is a tragedy. With an ATRT, as soon as you have a recurrence of any kind, it is fatal. It is only a matter of time before it's direct cell relocation. We've already thrown all the chemotherapy we have at it. We can't continue using chemotherapy that we know it's resistant to. So there just aren't any treatment options that are curative.
This reminds me of the disciples in the boat and storming, and Jesus calms the waves, calms the storm.
How long are we talking
But
about?
oh my goodness, what a cool way to. It's awful dark. Oh, a ship! I hear a ship somewhere. I gotta find it. Aha. That reminds me, I have to admit, that reminds me of when my wife and I went in to do a sonogram and I forget the term already, but when they do a when they grab some tissue in order to run tests. And we'd just been in a week before or so, we'd just been in, I guess, a while before. And they said that our baby had died in the womb. Wow, I can really, truly relate to some degree. It can honestly be said, I'm sure, that that a miscarriage isn't the same as losing your child that's already born and you've had time with, and I completely agree with that. But still, it's hard.
I have so many things stirring around in my spirit that I have to write to settle myself and find God's wisdom in the midst of chaos. I'm scared I won't be strong enough to face the things we might have to face in the coming weeks and months. But then I remember how much grace God gave us to walk out everything we've already faced. I've never felt completely overwhelmed, and I've never felt alone. So no matter what comes next, and I truly cannot even begin to guess how this will go, I know we will be carried. I want to shout out, look what God is about to do. Watch how he delivers Joel. And at the same time, I want to roll up in a silent ball and wait it out with fear and trembling, so aware of all my doubt, but yet convinced that my doubt is insignificant compared to God's faithfulness.
I'm afraid to move forward. That room or this?
Guys, are you ready for bed?
Joel, lay down. Okay. Should we do a song?
Sure.
Okay. Big boys, why don't you come in here and we'll sing the littles a lullaby.
I'm tired.
I know, it's bedtime. Oh, okay. Elijah, lay down.
Babe, did you even check in his mouth?
Who's Joel? No.
Joel has chicken stuffed in his cheeks from dinner.
That is so disgusting.
Been in there for the last 2 hours. Okay, hold on.
Wow.
I'm trying. Joel, ouch! Stop.
Did he just bite you?
Yeah, I think he like just put too much in his mouth so he can't.
He was just saving it for later, babe. Like he needed a midnight snack.
Hey, the little chipmunk.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
The bigger version.
A big version of a little chipmunk. Do you guys remember when he couldn't even eat any solids and because he couldn't swallow? Do you remember that from the surgery? How it hurt his ability to swallow, so we had to give him bottles.
Yeah, I remember one time we had pizza, so he
Wow.
ate it all up and then spat out everywhere.
That's so gross.
What?
I remember that. That was
So gross, but he just wanted to try things so bad. He wanted to taste
Wow,
them.
such
He
a
wanted
such
to,
a
like,
private,
eat
intimate look into their lives. I'm telling you, it's
that. He loved to eat, and I remember all I wanted was for him to be able to kind of eat.
such a private, intimate look into their
I thought
lives.
he'd never be able to swallow normal food, but then he did.
now it's everything.
Everything, like he eats pizza and pretzels and chicken.
And fingers.
He tried. He's eating his dad's fingers.
Ow, Joel! God!
Okay.
And penguins.
Okay.
Hurts.
Settle down. Come here. Let's sing a song. Okay. What should we sing, Isaac?
When you wrote.
Okay.
Cause I like it.
We Hey. You guys, I love to have fun
I'm
with
trying to
you.
get the little
But at
stories.
bedtime, every time Elijah, lay down. When you guys get real silly, then they try to get silly too. So instead, will we be calming? Will you kind of just help me sing to them?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. When the sun is setting, we know, lay that down, it's done. We laughed and played together, and we've had so much fun. Now close your eyes,
Elijah.
I'll sing you a
Wow.
lullaby. Just
Her journey with her child.
So, how long will we be in California?
I don't actually know. That's kind of why we're packing up everything, is because if the trial works really well, then maybe we'll stay in California for a really long time. Like, as long as it keeps helping Joel, then we want to stay and do the best we can for him and stay there where he's getting help. But if the medicine starts to not work, as soon as it's not helping him, I promise we'll come back home.
Are we going to Disneyland?
Yeah, of course. What do you think, Caleb? You okay with leaving for so long?
I'm kind of excited, but I'm kind of not. I mean, I think it'll be fun, but I just don't like missing school.
Oh, yeah.
People's lives get uprooted, you know, and the siblings, I guess.
But,
It's hard on them too.
Well, I just think
such a weird, interesting.
Oh, her expectation is so maddening sometimes. You know what she wrote on the eve of Joel's first surgery? The one back in January when we first found the tumor? I seriously feel like a kid on Christmas Eve. I'm pleading for God to spare his life, and I'm tempted to despair because self-inspection leads me to conclude I shouldn't expect much of anything. And yet my wife is expecting a surprise party from the Lord, replete with presents, supernatural miracles. I envy her.
Yeah. No, it's a video game. Joel, the baby
Come
knight.
in bed, boys. Let's go.
Boys, get in bed.
Oh, can you at least tell us a story?
Sure.
Okay. This is the story of a very brave knight named Joel.
Joel the baby knight?
Yes, Joel the baby knight, but he's also Joel the very brave knight, and he was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
That's interesting.
Because of his tumor?
Mm-hmm.
Where does the dragon live?
In a forest.
Huh. Weird.
Is the dragon big?
Very.
Okay.
Does the dragon
Gotta
breathe
figure it
fire?
out.
So much fire, you guys.
So, Joel has armor, like a sword and a shield and stuff? Ooh, or maybe a spear?
Yeah, that sounds good. So brave Sir Joel with his sword and his shield and his awesome spear and his super jumping ability was being chased by a dragon named Cancer.
What other superpowers does he have?
He also has grace.
That's not a superpower.
It's the best superpower.
Do you guys know what grace means?
Yeah, it's kind of like help.
Yeah, it's kind of like hope. You know, and he's not the only one who's ever tried to fight this dragon. Some very brave knights have fought this dragon and lost. And some are able to drive the dragon off, meaning they can go home and they can quit fighting for a while. And the kingdom is safe.
Joel's been fighting this dragon for a long time, huh?
A long time.
But Joel found a nice empty cave where he could rest. And it seemed like the dragon couldn't find him.
Interesting.
But just when he thought that the danger was past, the dragon found his hiding spot and came after him in the cave.
Oh boy.
That dragon's going to kill Joel. Joel's going to lose.
Why do you say that?
Because Joel is just a baby. See? Dragons?
You're right. The baby can't kill the dragon. But that's the best part of the story. God fights for Joel. So he fights that dragon cancer right with Joel. And we know that God can win even if Joel can't. That's grace. You're right. A baby can't kill a dragon. But that's the best part of this story. God fights for Joel. So he fights.
Well, what about Tim from church, Mom? He died from cancer. Wasn't God fighting for him? Didn't he have grace?
Of course, God fought for Tim too. Tim fought so well. He was so brave, so strong. God let him rest. It may have seemed like the dragon won because Tim died. But we know that Tim's in heaven and that he's with God and that God is so proud of him. So maybe for Tim, getting to be done fighting was grace.
Weird. Wow. So interesting. All right, it's almost 30 minutes. We're going to stop this for this episode and pick up in the next episode. So stay tuned and we will come back with you next time. God bless.